Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Where I'm from, we say Bong Simang, which means blessed week ahead. Okay, we say that on Sundays and on Mondays. Oh, a new romantic cycle begins. Let's see what actually wants to come out. So there could be a new fresh start in one's romantic life. Bring love into the situation. I mean, I'm getting a vibe of somebody needing to keep their heart open. Okay? It's like, doesn't matter what happened in your love life, try to move with an open heart. Okay? Because I'm getting this really like stiff, blocked off energy all of a sudden. It's even nervous to open itself up. It's even nervous to trust again. It's nervous to feel. I don't know where it came from, but I'm just seeing like this armor here. So somebody here needs to open up, reciprocate, express. If someone is expressing themselves and they're being vulnerable, reciprocate it. Okay, I don't know why this is coming through. Yeah, let it flow. Let it flow. Nothing is yet set in stone. So there's a lot of movement happening where I feel like people have yet to ground themselves fully. Okay, it's like right now there's a current and the current is taking people in a particular direction, but they need to flow as well as not to be blocked. Because when you're blocked, you're resistant. And that resistance goes against the flow that is currently unfolding. So nothing is yet set in stone, meaning the circumstances right now are subject to change. It requires flexibility, but I'm specifically hearing it requires an open heart, okay? Yes. Yes. So if people did you dirty, don't let that define you and how you move through your life moving forward. Okay. One more. Adjustments are required. Yeah. So adjustments in the self, adjustments in one's circumstances. I'm hearing final stretch. Be bold and make the first move. So this could be calling on somebody to stick their neck out. If they feel it's in their position to do so, just be bold, express yourself, don't hold back fully. Like, I'm just seeing like a hair. So it's like maybe somebody just wants to give a hair of themselves to test the waters, or as I said, stick their neck out. But I feel like it will pay off to allow yourself to be vulnerable and see what comes of it. I'm hearing you just might be surprised, okay? Yeah. Someone here could have made the first move, is encouraged to make a move, or just honor how they feel, because when you're blocked off, then you don't really do anything, right? Adjustments are required. I'm seeing a card peek out from the back. Which one is that? A new start is coming, yeah. Basically. So let's see what the tarot has to say. I heard lights, camera, action. So somebody here could be in the industry or work in the industry. Somebody here might want to put on a show, or it's like a display of something. I don't know why I heard that. What do the cards have to say about this? I don't know why I'm swaying. Is someone listening to music? I see someone driving as well, listening to the radio. What am I getting? All right, let's see. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, please, and thank you. Empress, yes, this is sweet. This is unconditionally loving. This is nurturing. Remember who you are in these qualities. Don't forget that. Okay. I feel something coming towards this energy, so that's why it's important for you to remain open. But it's open with a sense of wisdom, because when people are vulnerable but they lack wisdom, they're easily harmed or offended, okay? As I'm getting this beautiful blend between a sense of wisdom acquired and vulnerability to exchange love, okay? Because if you lack wisdom, you might get offended quickly and you might close off or seize up. It's kind of like respect that that person is on their journey. You're on your journey. You're at a particular place. They're at a particular place. This requires a level of understanding and not to take offense, because people move through their own experiences all the time, even if it has nothing to do with you. But if someone, I see something coming towards this energy, and it's important for you to remain open to what that could do for you as well. Because I feel like there's something that will call this energy's attention. You could be a divine feminine, or you could be more in your feminine energy, more in your nurturing qualities, compassion, understanding, love, etc., even as a man. Okay, but that's the main focal point here at the bottom of the deck. Bring love into the situation. Maybe it is you that helps catapult the situation in a positive direction in being open, okay? With the Hierophant, yes, very wise. The Hierophant is like spiritual wisdom. It is a good head on one's shoulders, right? Your sense of morality being in check, your principles being in check, okay? You know better. You understand when people are not necessarily where you're at, or you understand when people where they're at on their journey. So it's like, don't take offense if someone isn't at your level in those ways. It's almost giving me like a monk state of being. You know, they don't get offended. They're in their own world. It's like they're above a lot of societal things that otherwise would have people getting offensive, upset, and da-da-da. It's like, just flow. I feel a very, you know, and you have something that can pour love into a situation that I feel not only benefits the other person, but yourself as well. 3 of Wands. Something is coming up. It's like a ship arriving, okay? With the 2 of Swords, there's that blockage. I feel like there was a blockage here before, but it's the enlightenment that would alleviate it. Don't look at things from one point of view. Look at it from different angles. Hanged Man, all right? So something is coming forward here, but there was a blockage before. Taurus, Libra energy. Bring love into the situation. All right. Page of Coins. This could be a conversation that awaits. This could be a message. This could be someone turning over a new leaf in general. Okay. This is someone who's free-flowing. So the Fool is embarking on new beginnings. It is also, I feel, a fresh perspective, something that requires a leap of faith, something that requires taking a chance. And that's my grounded, nurturing energy in the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here could be a single parent, okay? My Queen to the Page of Coins. But yeah, this is looking at things from a new perspective. It's kind of like letting go of what was and just taking something for what it is at face value, okay? Not based on history, but based on present time. The Lovers wants to come through. There is a choice somebody is likely making soon, or the opportunity will present itself for somebody to make an informed decision. 7 of Coins. The Goat Man. Yeah, I see a very like a person kind of examining likely what they've invested in the past, what its return on investment is to the present moment. Okay, someone is examining something. But there was a level of negativity here that a person likely invested in for a very long time in the past. So it's like this new thing. I see somebody looking at it from a wise approach. Like, okay, is this really going to be something new, or is this going to be a repetitive cycle given what I dealt with before? I'm going to clarify the goat man. I'm also hearing looks can be deceiving. Yes, you see what I'm seeing? It's like there's a person here, irrespective of gender. The King of Swords is very logical. This person went through grief, okay? Disappointment. They had to mourn an ending of a sorts. So it's like this person is looking at what that was, reflecting on a level of toxicity that was present either within them or in the situation they invested in. And it's like from this new way of looking at things, they don't want to make the same mistake again. But in that, it's like, don't close yourself off entirely now. Don't do that, because I see somebody turning over a new leaf based on the lessons they've learned from the past, not wanting to repeat them anymore. Okay. The moon. The past came with a lot of illusions. The past came with certain illusions that held a person stuck, and that's why it's like, I don't want that for myself anymore. The moon is a mystery. I just feel like something played a trick on a person, so it bamboozled them out of seeing the truth. The moon speaks of hidden agendas, lies, mysteries, not seeing the truth in a situation, a cover-up as well. So it's like a person invested in something for a very long time, assuming that it would amount to something positive, but it's like now they're realizing the deception in that, and it held them stuck for a while. So I'm almost seeing a person who in the Page of Coins wants to start anew, but because the past has been tainted by something very negative, they're afraid to experience that again. This situation could have been bred in codependency, abandonment issues, financial issues to come from that in the Five of Coins. Something here didn't fill their cup either, so there was no love. It was just an illusion of love, perhaps. And someone spent a long time there. Seven of Coins can be months to years, but it's also investing one's time, energy, and or resources. And I just see this very reflective state of being, of not wanting to repeat that, which is something I've saw yesterday, okay? This King of Pentacles could have been part of it, whether this person was part of the toxicity or they invested in the toxicity, but this is an investor. The King of Pentacles is someone who plants their roots, but they're very comfortable where they're at. They tend to stay there. It's like, okay, I have built something for myself. So whoever I'm speaking to could have built something based on a false sense of security. It's like, yeah, I invested here, but there was something hidden about it. There was something toxic about it that one did not see soon enough because they invested a long time in it, okay? And I'm seeing, again, the energy of a parent and a child. So for some of you, there could be a single parent here, whether you are a dad with kids or a dad with a kid or a mom with kids, okay? But there's an energy of independence. This person was the abundance. Somebody could also be reflecting on how that situation thrived because of them. Like, I know it sounds a little strange to say it like that, but I'm seeing a very abundant person. They didn't need this situation. The situation needed them. And that's why there was this illusion casted over it, to keep this person in it, to invest in it, to apply themselves. This situation needed their time, their energy, or their resources, or all three. And it's like, there's a haze here. Like, yes, you're needed here. Yes, you're da-da-da. But this person doesn't need it. And I see this vibe of somebody recognizing that as well. Like, I'm what made this situation thrive in some shape or form. And it's putting a sense of value to themselves. It's like, yeah, this situation wouldn't be jack without me. I'm feeling that. This situation wouldn't thrive without me. It needed me more than I needed it because it's dragging me down. The devil is toxic, however you put it. It comes with addictions. It comes with stress, codependency issues, health problems that you might only realize at a later date because it's very pretentious. It's very ooh la la, but no. Something could have also been built on lust as well, and a person is realizing that. But the devil rules greed, ego, pride, control, lust, possessiveness, envy. I can go on. Yeah, this realization is an epiphany for this person. I will thrive without it. I will thrive without the toxicity. A person is really looking back like, dang, look at the situation, look at how it unfolded, look at how much I invested in it. But in this faulty foundation crumbling, this person realizes they're better off on their own from that. And now it's like I want to turn over a new leaf for some with my kid, I'm hearing, okay? Or it's like they're starting from scratch. Tell me more. The world wants to come through. That's an ending of a cycle. One that came with maybe family expansion. The world is closing out a cycle and starting anew. Ace of Wands. Wow. Passionate new beginnings await. There's something worth being excited about, but I feel this energy is not that excited because they're more so reflecting on the past right now. And in that, there's this, something is coming full circle in this person's psyche. Okay, it's like they need to reflect on what that was. They need to make sense of what that was. It has to click for them to realize that that situation mainly thrived off of their energy, off of their money, off of their time. But what did it give them in return? They're reflecting on it. What was my return on investment for all that time spent here doing all of this? It's coming full circle to this person. They're realizing this. Someone also might be wanting to do what's in the best interest of their kids. Again, it's here. It's like, what's the best for my child? What's the best for the kiddos? I'm seeing that a little bit here. And if not children, someone is looking like, what will be best concerning my inner child? What would bring me that contentment again, that fulfillment again? Somebody also might be looking at their childhood, because this King of Pentacles could very so be this Page of Pentacles. Maybe they're feeling like, okay, I'm starting anew now. It's like I'm a kid again. I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of excitement that awaits this person. But this reflection needs to take place. Look, I'm seeing somebody walk away from a situation they invested a long time in, maybe a lot of money in, a lot of effort in. I'm seeing them detach from it. Eight of Cups is an emotional goodbye. Yes, because it left them wounded. It's like they were a wounded warrior in something that is supposed to be stable and something that is supposed to be comforting, grounding. I just see somebody having grounded themselves in a puddle of mush. The goat man to the moon is very, all is not as it seems here, and that is for sure the case. Okay. Tell me more about the world to the Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I felt it before it came out. This is someone who is moving forward. They could even be like, the Six of Swords is a traveling card. This is something that this person had a hard time accepting. Someone here, for some of you, I'm seeing parents, okay? I'm seeing parents and a kid. You can't tell me otherwise. They're all from the same world. Now either a feminine is leaving the scene or a masculine is leaving the scene. But I'm seeing a new beginning that almost comes with a match. I want to see if this is the case, because this could be two people who are separating, going their separate ways, or this could be the coming together of a person that they can co-create with. Maybe these people are destined to have kids. That's for some, or the kids already exist. But I'm seeing like a new beginning someone is having after closing out a cycle. I want to know, because you see, look, this is this person, this is likely a feminine, and this is a kid. And I'm literally seeing three energy here, three people here. I want to know what the relationship is between this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles. Is this a partnership to come? Is this one that already existed? Who are they to each other? Can I know a little bit about these two here? So, because they look like a match in some way, shape, or form. What is the energy between them? Six of Wands to the King of Wands. Shot out. I'm seeing the King of Wands, which matches the energy of the Ace of Wands. You know what I'm seeing? Independence, the Tower, Nine of Swords. There's a person here. They're having a new beginning with someone else. I'm telling you now. Because, and a successful one. With a person that wants to pursue this. And I'm seeing it looking like a third party. This is someone else. You can't tell me otherwise. The King of Wands is another person. But they don't particularly match either of these people. I really feel this energy of someone wanting to pursue and win and have a sense of victory. But it requires detachment from toxicity. And again, the woman could be doing this or the man could be doing this, but this is an exciting new beginning a person wants to win at. For some of you, the goal is to have a happy union or a happy establishment with their other half. Tell me more about the King of Wands energy. This is the wounded warrior. This is the person who could have been through it. But this person is making a different choice in their partnerships altogether. It's like they're on their last leg here. The Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior, but they're still standing. They want success. They want victory. This is being bold. This is going after what I want. Ace of Wands is very bold, very passionate, very fiery in making a choice. It's like they want to apply themselves maybe towards their healing, maybe towards healing something that can last. Okay. I want to heal and invest in things that last, that amount to something good, that is a success. This person wants to win. Okay, but I'm seeing something here. All right, that almost reads like, I want to know, this is not clear to me. Tell me more about the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is kind of strange. Death card. Yeah, it's ending. There's a partnership ending, y'all. I can't make it up. There's something off here, and I really feel the energy of a single parent. Something is done about a situation that was long-term. Okay? And either this Queen of Pentacles is moving forward with another masculine, or this masculine is moving forward to find his own partnership with someone else. And either one of them or both of them, they have children here. That's what I feel. There is an ending in what? A partnership where there could have been a lot of manipulation. All right. A lot of games, a lot of tit for tat, a lot of negativity in the Five of Swords, but it's ending for the better. But the divine doesn't want this person to keep their heart closed. There's a huge emphasis on do not keep your heart closed. Because I'm seeing a candidate here who's very motivated to have success and find themselves this long-term, stable, grounded environment, likely for a kid, or, and it's important, it's very important that the heart remains open. The Two of Cups, okay? It's like an ending of a partnership with a passionate new beginning that is successful for another to come. All right. Death card. Tell me more. What's crooked here? Three of Wands. Someone could be waiting, expecting, hoping. It's like from this ending, they're turning their back on something, but they're hopeful to this key ingredient. The Empress is a major arcana, and even if it's not a person, it is the embodiment of unconditional love, nurturing, compassion, groundedness, high vibing, enlightenment. Okay? It's like, this is what someone is hoping for. They turn their back after an ending, and they're hoping for this energy to either come in, reciprocate. It's like they're hopeful to that. Whether it's this divine feminine having turned her or his back, or it's like this is what they're looking forward to. It's bringing me back to the top of the reading. They're looking forward to this. They want this. And this could be an energy, but it emanates often from a person. This is what they feel can give them the results they're looking for in something successful. Okay, yeah. What did I say about keeping one's heart open? Extending a level of sincerity. The Knight of Cups is usually sincere. It's someone who expresses their emotions. Cups are all about emotions and feeling. It's extending a love offer, really. But this person is realizing they need to give to receive, because whatever is poured into an Empress, the Empress multiplies it. You give love, you get love. It's a reciprocated amount of love. It's very wholesome, okay? There's a little little hair thing that just floated in front of the camera. Beautiful. Wow. There's someone here with the King of Water. This person, what did I say about reciprocation? The Six of Pentacles is all about giving and receiving, exchanging. There's a person here who holds a lot of feeling and love for a person of this nature that I described. But it would require an open heart. The King of Water is very emotionally invested or available. They're caring. Their heart is open. The Knight of Cups is an extension of that to another. Yeah, with the Six of Cups, to share memories, to restore balance. Sixes are all about balance. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, building together. Someone here, it's like they're motivated to not give up on a dream. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Ten of Wands. Two of Wands, yeah. The pressure could be building for this person to make a choice. It's like, it's heavy. Whatever this person is, they went from 9 to 10 Wands. It's heavy. The Two of Wands is making a choice. It's like they're not letting go of a person that they deem their match. Because I'm seeing the matches now. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a soulmate energy around for sure. It's like there's something or someone they refuse to let go of that they want to either pursue. Yes, that they have faith in. They wish for. Okay. It's like the resistance is growing thin. The Ten of Wands is like a lot of a buildup. It's really a buildup. This is someone who has been through it alone, but they don't want that for themselves. It almost reads like I'm seeing a separation between two people, but I feel both energies have a new beginning that await them in their own way. And I feel one of them could have a kid in between, okay? Another one could be free flowing. But I'm seeing like an energy that the resistance to doing things alone is growing thin. It is. It is. Something might require a plan with the Two of Wands. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Yes, this is what they want. And Three of Wands is like hopeful for a ship to come in. The Ten of Cups is generally a very big family card. You see the kids here playing and you see these partnerships? This is what they want. This is what they're looking to find. And I feel like it has everything to do with what they choose to invest in moving forward. Someone here could be communicating with the intention to invest in the right things. Okay. This dream that they're hopeful to requires a choice. It's like the partner they choose would have to reflect what they want to see for themselves and maybe offspring to come or offspring existing. It reads like that. The Lover speaks of choices. This is someone who's willing to put in the work. It just reads like somebody who collaborated with a person that they thought was it for them, but in the end, the environment bred toxic. And post-ending, they're encouraged to keep their heart open and to be hopeful for this manifesting. But it's important that they make the right choice. There's also the divine encouraging the right choice to be made. Someone here could also be finding out that their partner has someone else. Because this King of Wands came very closely to this Queen of Pentacles. Someone here might discover that their partner that they either had something going with is making plans with someone else. Like, I feel like it's like two energies who are going like this. And it's like a preparation of plans, but separate from each other. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, Three of Swords. It hurts. For some of you, it's like it hurts to know that that person is making their own plans, or that person has a backup plan. Like, it reads like that. But it's like, don't focus on that individual. Focus on what you're moving forward with. What are you going to invest in next? Don't be looking at your ex's new boo. There's no need for that. Because I'm seeing an ending. And I'm seeing preparations for life beyond this separation. But I feel like these two people were separated, or it's like there's distance between them because they're literally on the opposite sides of my table. Okay. And for some, this feminine has another masculine that wants to pursue them. Maybe this masculine is starting over anew. I'm seeing two people who did things together once upon a time, having two very separate experiences, and they don't need to be toxic, but there was something toxic that bred in this environment that they invested in before. I just see two people having new beginnings separate from each other. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. They're heartbroken. Yes! Yo! But it's freeing them. And for some of you, because I'm seeing it, it's like this person could have felt betrayed by a third party. Sometimes the Three of Swords feels like that. It's like heartbreak, betrayal. This person is heartbroken. Maybe this is the person that needs to keep their heart open as well. Because I don't know if I'm speaking to the man or the woman in this equation. But I feel like someone here has someone else. And it hurts them to know it. I feel like this is someone who invested in the situation as well. It's like, damn, like, I invested so long just to get my heart shred to pieces because that person has someone else, or they're dealing with someone else. But I feel like the paths are splitting. I feel like they're taking a leap of faith somewhere else. But when they do, they need to keep their heart open. I promise you. It doesn't serve you to keep your heart closed in this separation. It does not. Whether it is you that wants this dream to come true, it doesn't serve you to keep your heart closed at all. At all. And for some, there's like a weird side message. I see somebody here, whether it is you, the man or the woman, that are going through this separation or feel this level of heartbreak. It sounds strange, but I see somebody being another person's problem. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I pull on it. The 10 of Wands is also carrying burdens around, but I'm seeing the other person freed up. So in this separation, you might feel heartbroken, but I'm getting the vibe of there's an unhealed person in the mix who's very like burdensome. Somebody, it's the person who's realizing, look, I'm the one that made the situation thrive. Without you, I feel this person would have been burdened, or is very, I just feel an energy that is like, it's a lot to carry this person's weight around. And I see it being someone else's issue down the line. And that's none of your business, okay? But it's like, don't remain in this closed off, heartbroken state forever. It doesn't serve you. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Ace of Cups. What did I say? The Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love. It brings me back to my oracle cards. This requires emotional fulfillment, or your emotions to flow. You're getting, whoever is heartbroken by the circumstances or how things panned out, acknowledge that your pain means you can still feel. There are a lot of people who roam this earth who are so cold and so closed off that even in deception and betrayal, they don't feel anything. They don't feel empathy. They don't feel anything. They're very apathetic. You can still feel. Register, process your pain, but don't allow your heart to close off, because there's something coming up for you that requires your heart chakra to remain open. And it's beautiful. It's God-given. It's a new start in love. It's God-given. But it requires you to remain open. Because if your heart is closed off from the pain of the past, you will not reciprocate with this. You will not. It's a new start in love. For some of you, it will heal the pain of the past as well. For some, this comes with a new child. Ace of Cups can also be pregnancies. But whatever it is, it requires you to keep your heart open. The flowing water is abundance, emotional abundance. For some, it's like your pain is not in vain. Some of you needed to know that. This pain is not in vain. It's like if you're too busy caught up in the pain, you won't see this blessing come forward. You won't be open to it. You won't reciprocate it. You won't stick your neck out. Interesting. 5 of Wands. This could be internal conflict. This could be external conflict. This could be competitive energies. I'm seeing this Empress energy. Now, if you know somebody like this, understand that it doesn't come around all the time. There are a lot of energies that are like competitive for it, because this abundant, emotionally giving, unconditionally loving energy doesn't come around all the time. So when it does, claim it. Don't let the pain stop you from receiving it, taking it, embracing it. Because I almost feel like, I don't know why, but there's a hair of energy here where a person put this individual in a third-party narrative and it did something to them. It made them feel either lesser than or like not good enough. Like something here hurt this person. But I'm seeing a blessing almost in their face, but it's like this conflict here with this Empress energy. It's like, don't feel like, because I'm feeling it's theirs. Something is theirs. It was given to them for them to open up to it, receive it, and reciprocate with it. This could be present to future energy. When this comes in, don't wrestle about it, because it doesn't come around just any old often. This energy doesn't come around. Like, you'll meet a bunch of people, but it's rare that you meet a person that loves like this. It's rare that you meet a person that can love like this. And if you wrestle with it, the 5 of Wands is anybody would fight for this. Does that make sense? It's like I'm seeing these people fighting. They would go toe to toe for something like this. And again, it's depicted by a woman, but it's not about the female in the figure. It's about the energy that it emanates when in love, when reciprocating. Something is worth fighting for, because anyone else would. It's like, I'm just seeing this vibe of like, this kind of energy, this kind of person doesn't come around just so often. Someone here needs to realize that. Because I feel it's like they're closed off, they're in pain, they feel replaced sometimes. Like I feel an energy here that might even feel replaced. But it's like, no, that person's on their own path. You're not replaced. But there's something irreplaceable that God is trying to give you, because you're deserving, because you're equally yoked. I'm seeing too many matches here. Someone is equally yoked with their person. And it comes with the kind of emotional abundance that can even heal this heartbreak. It's like your pain is not in vain. But if you close off to this, you wrestle with it, and just anybody else would be willing to fight for it. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands. There is a match. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. There's a soulmate here. Let me see if I can grab another deck, because I see somebody like fighting with themselves. I see somebody brokenhearted because they feel replaced. And it's like, no. If a person is meant for you, that's irreplaceable. If you've met them already, embrace it. If it's coming up, keep your heart open. This is a warning message, because I really feel somebody could pass something up because they're shattered by feeling replaced by a karmic partner. A karmic partner is replacing them, I feel. It's one that didn't pan out to anything. It was pretensions. It feels like it was la la land. But it's like, if this person is moving on and you're brokenhearted, stiff, closed off, when God is trying to put something in your way that is meant for you, you know, that's a lose-lose. When you could win in your own way, that's something somebody wants. They want to feel victorious from this. So why are you bugged out about a person replacing you? You're not that person's end-all be-all. Vice versa. Keep your heart open and know that what's for you will find a way, but you have to be open to it. That's all I can say. You have to be open to it. Reciprocate with it. Don't close off from it. Don't look at the glass half empty just because somebody either moved on quickly. That's a sign of codependency. If someone replaces you overnight, that means they probably had that person in their back pocket. That means they probably don't know what it's like to be alone for a month or two. It's like this person probably doesn't heal. They don't reflect on the past relationship. All the things that you're doing and being patient and healing and taking time is what that person should technically be doing. But I really feel somebody who replaces them overnight and they just feel a ways. But it's like, no, that person is likely not healing from the last relationship. Moving forward to another person with the same bag of problems, that's that person's problem. Don't look at it in such a negative light, like, oh, I'm replaced. I really feel it here. It's kind of thick here. It's a person whose ego got a little shot because they see a karmic moving on, or they see a karmic busy with another person all this time. It's like, well, damn, I ain't shit. No, that person ain't shit. Like, look at things differently. Whoever is in that energy, get out of it. Get out of it. I don't know who you are. It's here. It's kind of here. It's like, don't look at it like that. Please don't look at it like that. People who replace and go from lily pad to lily pad are codependent. They just are. That's codependency. They likely had 3-4 other people lined up because they cannot be alone. That's not really attractive. It's not. And even if they're ready for that relationship, it's none of your business, really. It's their business. It's their future. They need to know what they're doing. But best believe you better focus on you and heal so that you can accept this when it's ready. I feel like it's ready. And I feel like it's coming in. Or it's already there and you just don't touch it. That's for someone too. I'm looking for a deck that I really want to use here to expand on the Ace of Cups. I just see somebody feeling scorned because their ex, or I don't know what they are to them, just bloop, replace them. You don't want that. You don't want that anyway. You do not. And if you're so replaceable, then that person is definitely not it. Okay. Can we get some messages for the Ace of Cups, please? Can we get some messages for the Ace of Cups, please? Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Something that I mentioned in here is the truth. Detach from that person who you've had a long-term situation with energetically to see the truth of what's really going on. Something I said in my little rant just now clicked. Don't be in denial of what the truth is. Don't be in denial of big love when you see it. Don't be in denial of the narrative of what was. It's like this morning is really a blessing that these ties were severed so you can get the real deal, because something here was definitely not the real deal. It was just a lot of hocus pocus. For some of you, someone here was with a person because they were energetically manipulated as well. The moon to the goat man, I'm sorry, that's not fresh. It's like, why was I really here? See the truth. Don't be in denial of the truth. And this is a big one. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So if this previous partnership that you invested in is rejecting you, or that person moved on, or that person is acting weird, or that person is toxic, the environment rejecting you is a blessing in disguise, because it's not meant for you. So don't be too hung up about it, because it's like, that wasn't meant to be. God is trying to protect you from dealing with this person any further. And I'm really getting this energy of someone who's like, yeah, but I poured my energy in it. Yeah, but I poured my time in it. Yeah, but I poured my money in it. Let me tell you something. Just because, like, it's giving, you know, you can invest in something, but it still will remain the same. You can pour into something, but if it's toxic, it will remain toxic. It's like, my mom says this saying, you can take the pig out of shit, but you can't take the shit out of the pig. Sorry I say it so roughly. You can put a dress on a donkey, but it's still a donkey. Like, it doesn't matter how much or what you do to change, if it just is. Does that make sense? And that's why yesterday's reading is so important. What are you investing in? Just because you invest your last dime in it, just because you give your all into it, doesn't mean it will flourish the way you want it to, because if it wasn't meant to, it's just not meant to. If the environment is toxin, if there's a lot of bacteria, and it doesn't matter how much you mop it up, it's still toxic. You're just spreading the toxicity without even realizing. You want to clean it up, but it's like you're just spreading the bacteria. It doesn't matter. Negativity feeds itself. Okay. Someone here is like, it needs to click. It needs to register. Only when you pull out, you can really see the truth of what happened. All right. You're being protected in this separation. And we don't care who is moving on with Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Patricia, Felicia, Susie. It's telling that person probably didn't take the time out to heal from this situation. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. For a lot of you, you're over this hump. And I'm preaching for a person who's in between it, who's still hung up and broken over what happened. For others of you, you're like, damn right, I'm ready to embrace this, because I know and I see the truth of what that past situation was. That abundance wants to flow. Keyword, flows to you now. This is flowing water. And you don't want to miss this boat. Like, I don't know who this is for, but you do not want to miss this boat. It's important, I feel. It comes with what you've hoped to see for yourself in this world. I'm also getting an energy who feels like they might be too old for this. It's like, I'm too old. King and Queen of Pentacles are people who gave a lot of time, energy, effort into something that was supposed to be long-term. But it's like, I'm seeing somebody here who almost thinks they're too old. You're only as old as you feel, bud. You're only as old as you feel. This is someone who's ready, set, go. Ready to get back out there, I'm even hearing. All right? Maybe somebody needs that little umph. The Ace of Wands is a lot of passion, a lot of power. I still got it. I'm hearing I still got it. Yes, you do. Okay? God is giving it to you. But you have to believe in it. You have to see the truth. You have to see the truth. Yeah. And I wanted to know more about the Ace of Cups because I'm keep pulling on it. This is a destined partnership. If it is destined, it will stand the test of time. If it is not, it doesn't matter if you give your last dollar, every hair on your head, every inch of this, it will not pan out the way. It's like, I'm investing, but I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor because it wasn't fated. And now the divine wants to give you something fated based on the lessons you've learned. But for some, you're blocked. You're blocking your heart. You don't trust. I hope I made somebody laugh. It's no need. There's no need. If you see the truth, I'm seeing signs. Somebody here ignored the red flags. And it's like, well, I'll excuse this red flag because if I put a little more effort into it, or if I give it another this, if I put in a splash of that, the red flags will dissipate. No, the red flags were always there. You just choose to ignore them. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. There were certain red flags. I just saw a bunch of red flags in my mind's eye pop up. There were red flags that you ignored. And now you have one big old green flag waving in your face, or it's to come. And I'm only preaching this because I hope your heart is open to receive it. Because whoever you are, you've been hurting. These are like rainy days, feeling like someone stabbed you in the back, heart, ass. I don't know. It's like, shoot, you deserve this. You deserve it. You need to know it. Take it. Go for it. As I was preaching, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Heal. Heal this. Maybe this reading will be healing for you to register what that was, digest what that was, but it's an unhealed wound blocking forward movement. Your heart being blocked, you cannot move forward to embrace this. Heal it. See what that was. Accept the truth so that you can have a better perception moving forward. Losing on things of this nature is not a loss. Losing things of this nature is not a loss. What is losing on things of this nature. If God gives you something and you refuse to embrace it because you're hurt from the past, that is an L. Losing this crap is not an L. Losing a codependent relationship that is toxic and a lot of chaos and blah, 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 that's not an L. That's a win. Flip your perspective. Losing out on this is an L. I'll agree with that one. Because if God says this is unconditional love, this is da 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 da, and it could come in any minute now because I'm really feeling this energy of a new start here. If you lose out on this, that is an L. If you lose out on this BS, it is most definitely a win. Rejection is divine protection. I'm also getting a narcissistic energy that is replacing you for a new victim. That is for someone here. The goat man, and I just heard narcissism. For someone here, someone is being replaced. But they're only going to shackle their next victim. How is that a loss? Can we sit here and really embrace it? Like, okay, dang, I feel sorry for that person. You should feel sorry for the next person. If this person didn't heal this narcissism, I would feel bad for their partner to come. I wouldn't feel like I'm missing out on anything. Hell no. No, perception will free you of your pain. That's why I said sometimes a monk state of being is like you see things so differently. Your wisdom will allow you a level of vulnerability to exchange with people who you know are blessings and stay away from people who you know were just meant to drag you under, okay? Your perception is important. I really feel somebody here, a narcissist, is replacing their last victim with a new one. I really got that. And for some, this person is only doing this to make you jealous, to make you feel like you're missing out on them. It's like, yeah, look at what I bagged now. Are you going to come back? That's what I'm feeling. This energy is very toxic. It just wants to hurt you. Who wants someone like that? It's like, toodaloo, ciao, arrivederci, adieu. That's all I have for you. Change your perspective. Keep your heart open. Heal. Take your time. Okay. I'm gonna get some confirmation on what you're missing out on, quote unquote. No. What was that negativity of the past? I'm going to expound on it. This is confirmation for someone who's separating of a person of this nature. And I'm going to see what you have to look forward to finish my reading. Oh, so for some of you, this person was over-medicating. Okay, maybe they dragged you in this. This is someone who's losing it. This is someone who could be receiving their karma as we speak. For some, these are legal problems that they're facing. But this is someone who's angry that you're detaching, and they think that by replacing you overnight that you'll feel a ways. For a lot of you, you're laughing right now, and that means you're healing. That means you've likely healed. Good on you. Because it's like, I really see someone trying to make another person jealous because they're pissed that you're moving forward away from them. Yeah. They will likely reach out to you if not already. Yeah, look, what did I say about moving forward from them? We are moving out and parting ways. I see two people moving out, parting ways, separating. A person is packing their ish and realizing I deserve better than this. That is a win. Don't fall for the illusion that that is your loss because they found someone else to shack up with them. This person is internally screaming, hoping that you're jealous enough to return. What kind of crap is that? We don't want that in here. Nope, not on this channel. Is this someone who thought that if they can't have you, no one else can? They were very possessive of your energy. And what did I say about that environment not thriving unless you were there? I said what I said. Okay? Ay, ay, ay. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I feel like the partnership to come is one where you will be growing together. You will likely be high vibing together. It may start out as a friendship. Please be open to it. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. You might have a friend that will catapult this growth within you. It's good to start out as friends. I recommend that because that's a very solid foundation. Two friends who can grow together, have love for each other is a beautiful foundation. Maybe it took patience. Maybe you mastered the art of patience in waiting for a love like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. This could be a soulmate that you're going to meet if you haven't met them already. I feel like some of you just want somebody to grow old with. Like, it feels like that. I feel I could be, fifth dimension, intuitive communication. You are connected at a soul level, and I'm getting chills. This is somebody you either communicate with in your dreams. Somebody, the fifth dimension is not of this earth. That I'll tell you right now. This is someone who you feel. There could be like a height difference between you two. For some of you, there's some kind of difference here, but the soul recognizes each other. This is someone you likely will communicate or communicate with in a way that is not in person. That is your person, okay? So don't get it confused. Don't be pressed about a narcissist that wants to replace you and make you jealous so you run back to them. That just proves their level of toxicity, right? It's clicking. The person for you, intuitive communication, you are connected at a soul level because God intended it for this to be the case. Fated, right? What did I say? This is a destined partnership. Looks pretty destined to me. So see this as a win. I'm really making somebody in their brain right now, and for some of you I might sound repetitive, but it needs to click for a person here who had it all wrong. This separation with this person is not a loss. It is not worth hurting over being separated from the likeness of them. Change your perspective so you can keep your heart open for the real deal. Some of you, most of you are likely over this hump, but I really could be talking to one or two people who are still feeling a ways like, am I missing out? This person replaced me so quickly. Am I the problem? No, it just wasn't for you. It just wasn't for you. Solitude, yes. Retreat, introspection, silence. Go deep within yourself. This is what you need to do right now. Be alone with yourself so you can grasp a full understanding of what that was. Don't be one of those people who wants to get under somebody to get over someone else. No. The best thing you can do right now is stay in solitude, cleanse your energy from that dense, toxic one. get a grasp on it. Be okay with being alone, okay? Even if it's for a month, be okay with that solitude so that you can gain a deeper understanding of what you just detached from versus what you want to welcome, maybe in a new partnership or in a new friendship to come, okay? What did I say? What did I say? Solitude and separation. Can't make it up. No contact. 5D dreams, nightmares. Focus on your own happiness. That's what you need to do right now. Alone. I can't make it up. For some of you, you're alone right now. You're separated from other things. You're in solitude. You might feel lonely, lost, abandoned, but God is with you. It literally says divine is with you. Don't feel like this lonely period is a problem. Process the pain and let that situation go. Cleanse your energy. Go to the beach if you can. Embrace the solitude so that you can shift your perspective on this one, because this one here is not it's not an L losing out on this. I'm sorry, it is not. Okay, it is not. It is glory days. I'm hearing Bruce Springsteen song come through. Glory days. Dun, 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 dun. Glory days. Yeah, for some of you, you had some glorious days with this person. Maybe that's what you clung to. It's like when you deal with narcissistic energies, the highs are very high, but when the low is low, it is lower than low. And maybe you need to let go of those glory days and just be present in what the toxicity brought you and see it for what it is, okay? That's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, bye.